heap of excitement. And guess what? Cliffviews Online I got it live on location from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Among prizes, surprises, and giveaways. I got it. But another alone, you know, them are gonna have up to 25% off at all 3 locations. Can't miss this. Remember, 10 a.m. May 15, Total Tools, Lot C6, Drax Hall. Catch it live on YouTube during Cliffviews Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a go massive.
Ever wondered how to spot a scam before it drains your account? Or how Jamaica's top financial crime fighters track down the money? Join the Financial Investigations Division on Nationwide this morning, every first and third Friday at 8:20 a.m. for FID in Action, an informative, engaging feature designed to keep you and your money safe. Learn practical tips to help you spot, prevent, and report financial crimes. Understand how the FID protects the financial system. That's FID in Action, protecting you, preventing financial crime. On Nationwide this morning, every first and third Friday at 8:20 a.m. Brought to you by the Financial Investigations Division.
I remember Mama and the love that she gave, kneeling by her bedside. I can still hear Mama say, the people are depending on you, Shirley. Don't you let them down. I remember Mama in a happy way.
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Mama kept the family together. Yes, she did. I remember Mama in a happy way. She packed our lunch in an old greasy bag. It might seem empty, but it was more than others had. It had a lot of love way down deep inside. Yes, it did. And I remember Mama in a happy way. I remember Mama in a happy way. Now Mama is sleeping in the bosom of Jesus Christ. Yeah. Somehow I know she's smiling. She's smiling over us right now. Look at that. One day I'll see her again. How happy I will be. Yeah, yeah. I remember Mama in a happy
My sister's little boy came into the kitchen one evening while she was fixing supper, and he handed her a piece of paper he'd been writing on. And after wiping her hands on an apron, she took it in her hands and she read it, and this is what it said. For more in the yard, $5. If I make it up my own bed this week, $1. For going to the store, 50 cents. And playing with little brother while you went shopping, 25 cents. Taking out the trash, $1. And for getting a good report card, $5. And for raking the yard, $2. Total owed $14.75. Well, she looked at him standing there and expecting, and 1,000 memories flashed through her mind. So she picked up the pen and turned the paper over. And this is what she wrote. For the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me, no charge. For the nights I sat up with you, doctored you, prayed for you, no charge. For the time and the tears and the cost through the years, there is no charge. When you add it all up, the full cost of my love is no charge. For the nights filled with gray and the worries ahead, no charge. For advice and the knowledge and the cost of your cottage, no charge. For the toys, food and clothes, and for wiping your nose, there's no charge, son. When you add it all up, the full cost of my love is no charge. Well, you know, when I think about that, I think about the day that Jesus went out on Calvary and gave his life as a ransom for me. When I think on the words, if any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. I like to think that the very minute that he shedded his blood, my debt was paid in full. And I want you to know today, when you add it all up, the full cost of real love is no charge.
You taught me everything and everything you've given me, I always keep it inside. You're the driving force in my life. Yeah. There isn't anything or anyone that I could be, and it just wouldn't feel right if I didn't have you by my side. Oh, you were there for me to love and care for me when skies were gray. Whenever I was down, you were always there to comfort me. And no one else can be what you have been to me. You will always be, you will always be the girl in my life for all time. Mama, Mama, you know I love you. Ooh, you know I love you, Mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. He said, Mama, I just want you to know, loving you is like food to my soul. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, you're always down for me, have always been around for me, even when I was bad. You've shown me right from my wrongs. Yes, you did. And you took up for me when everyone was down on me. You always did understand. You gave me strength to go on.
There were so many times looking back when I was so afraid. And then you come to me and say to me, I could face anything. And no one else can do what you've done for me. You'll always be, you will always be the girl in my life. Ooh, oh, Mama.
Chanel.
that you gotta.
Who then Chanel? Who then Chanel?
They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. I'm a big dog baby and a dog baby, self-made. Yeah, you ain't upgrade me, waistline crazy. Men don't chase me, say you won't see me. Where you gonna take me?
Who then Chanel? Who then Chanel?
They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Say love me, for me Chanel. Walking standing tall, but still fall for me. You come in with baggage, it's costing me. Still don't have it all, but give it all to me. Come and turn me on, but go off for me. No, yeah, with me. Baby, I'm a D&D. Please don't bother me. AP, no VV. Flawless diamond piece. You gotta make me freeze. Reasons that you gotta.
Who then Chanel? Who then Chanel?
They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Say love me, for me Chanel. I'm a big dog baby and a dog baby, self-made. Yeah, you ain't upgrade me, waistline crazy. Men don't chase me, say you won't see me. Where you gonna take me?
Who then Chanel? Who then Chanel?
They say love me, you ain't for me Chanel. Say love me, for me Chanel.
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Hello, and welcome to the pre-Mother's Day edition. Because unless you're under a rock, tomorrow is Mother's Day. Yes, and so we're celebrating today. And right at the top of the 2 hours, I will be telling you this: we're giving gifts because that's what we do around here. We give because we are so appreciative of you. So we're going to invite each and everybody to call in today. Let me just tell you what we have. We have toaster, we have blender, we have water filter, and we have a nice goblet, nice pitcher. So if you are a mom or you have a mom and you don't have anything for them yet, guess what? We have it for you. And guess what too? We also have 3 gallons of paint. One person now get the 3 gallon, you know that. 1 gallon for one person. So you need to call in. So, every Saturday we'll step into a new season of creativity and turning everyday spaces into standout statements with vibrant colors, smart DIY projects, and bold ideas, right? So from intimate nooks to bold feature rooms, expect inspiration, practical tips, and that extra spark to help you reimagine your space. So Design Studio, as you know, is not just limited interiors. We're bringing you Thrive 360 lifestyle. Join us as we explore wellness to center your mind and your body, finance tips to make smart choices, food that nourishes and delights, and health insights for your living your best life. Now, we have none other than Pastor Sandy McLeish in the studio with me. She is my special guest and also co-host. Pastor Sandy, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Design Diva.
And thank you so much for gracing us and honoring us with your presence, because let me just tell you, when Pastor Sandy walks in, you're on hallowed ground. The Spirit of the Lord is within us.
Bless God.
Bless God. God is good. It is real. So welcome to our little show. This is our little show that could. It's a lifestyle show, the only one of its kind in Jamaica. I would love to say in the Caribbean. We're just not stretch like over the past days here.
But we claim it.
But we claim it. Yeah. We claim it. And we're not a podcast. However, we do have a live stream. Mm-hmm. So big up to everybody on Nationwide 90 FM Live. We're going to big up, of course, David Nabar, and Errol Townsend and Paul Peart. Wow, the men are coming out today. And I'm telling you, they're filling up the chat like crazy. So big ups to you and thank you so very much for tuning in and joining us. Everybody is listening to us on 90.3, 90.5, 90.7 and 90.9 as you ride around today. We thank you. So today, coming up, we have Design Lab, Pastor Sandy, and after that we have What Would Karen Do?
Yes.
A whole heap of questions. And just remember, send all your design questions to 876-280-6629. Now, that is our WhatsApp line. But remember now, we are giving away all of these gifts here. So we need you to call 876-630-9371, 876-630-9372, 876-630-9373, and 876-630-9374. Now, we have interior design coming up as well, home tour, cleaning and organizing, and then right up in the rear, last but not least, is Thrive 360. And that is when I get to pick Pastor Sandy's brain. And we have another guest coming. Not going to say who she is yet. And we just get to talk about motherhood and mother things. You know what I'm saying? All right. You're good, Pastor Sandy?
Excited. I'm looking forward to that convo.
Thank you so very much. And
so,
then,
question,
go ahead.
am I eligible to vie for any of these nice gifts? Because I'm so near.
You're so near,
I'm
right?
so near to them, I can
understand.
touch.
You can touch,
Yes.
yeah. But we have another special gift for you.
Oh, I claim it. Thank you.
Because let me just tell you something. You ask and it shall be given.
Wow.
You understand what I'm
Press
saying?
down, shake it together, running
over. Yes, that's how we do. That's how we
ma'am.
do here. Of course. So, without further ado, we're going to start the show. But of course, we have to pause for the cause and pay some bills and come right back.
Shop at Cameron Industries Limited for all your countertops, cabinets, tiles, and hardware supplies. Telephone 876-963-0628. The time by Cameron Industries Limited, manufacturing state-of-the-art equipment, is
1:23 in the afternoon.
Is your investment idling? At LaSalle's Employees and Partners Cooperative Credit Union, we know the power of compounding. With Compounder, your medium-term goals grow stronger every month. No debate. Earn a whopping 4.5% offer rate over 12 months. Start with a minimum of $200,000 and watch your money multiply with the compounding effect. Growth isn't just steady, it's exponential. Call 876-923-5480 or visit www.lasallescreditunion.com. LaSalle's Employees and Partners Cooperative Credit Union, the friendly financial institution of choice.
Are you looking for the best of value in office furniture, interior design, and interior build-out? Then look no further than Corporate Interiors International. With over 20 years experience in the business, Corporate Interiors knows your interior needs. Visit our new and exciting e-commerce website or check us on Instagram at Corporate Interiors JM and see why at Corporate Interiors International, we sell solutions, not just furniture.
Nationwide 90 FM, 90 FM, 90 FM, 90 FM, 90 FM.
On Wednesday, May 13, join Cliff Hughes online as we go live on location at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel for the Service Excellence Conference 2026. From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., we'll bring you live coverage. Hear from public sector leaders, disaster risk experts, and key stakeholders as we discuss how ministries, departments, and agencies deliver services during both normal operations and in times of crisis. That's a live broadcast of the Service Excellence Conference 2026 during Cliff Hughes online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. This broadcast is brought to you by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. Trats, you know here, we totally turn up down at Total Tools. Big things are going. Yes, my love. 10 a.m., May 15 at Total Tools, Lot C6 Drax Hall. Whole heap of new things, whole heap of excitement. And guess what? Cliffviews Online, I got it there live on location from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Among prizes, surprises, and giveaways. I got it there. But I know that alone, you know. Them are going to have up to 25% off at all 3 locations. Can't miss this. Remember, 10 a.m., May 15, Total Tools, Lot C6, Drax Hall. Catch it live on YouTube during Cliffviews Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a go massive.
Every day, Jamaicans have something to say. In the group chats, on social media, in the streets, there's a place where it all comes together. The comment section. This is not a lecture. This is not a call-in show. This is the hottest topics of the day, filtered through real opinions, real WhatsApp messages, real voice notes, real reactions. You agree, disagree, sound off, text it, voice note it, debate it. Comments section, Monday to Friday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Wake up, Jamaica.
It's another glorious day on Nationwide this morning. From your 6 a.m. alarm to the news at 6. Coming up in the news at 6 to me telling you what's on my mind.
To more news at 7 a.m. Coming up in the news at 7. And then the biggest issues dissected, interrogated and discussed on the front page. Nationwide this morning fires you up and sets you right for the remainder of the day.
And there's much more until 9 a.m. Want to know which roads to avoid on your morning commute?
Time now for Street Smarts 2 with Dr. McLean.
Listen to Street Smart.
Want to hear more about things happening at the community level outside the bustling corporate area? Listen to Across Jamaica.
George, it's someone's birthday.
Happy birthday, yeah, my friend.
And that someone will hear a special greeting every morning via the Birthday Club.
Nationwide this morning on the revolution in media.
It's coffee, tea, and everything else
for those who want an energetic, rip-roaring start to their day.
I know I can't repay you.
Nothing in this world can repay my mother.
But here's a little token.
Food for the soul.
Mama, you deserve a pot of gold.
You are the driving force in my life.
Mama, you deserve a pot of gold.
You taught me how to survive.
Mama, you deserve a pot of gold.
Your love has kept me alive.
Mama, you're my number one girl. You're special to me. Mama, you're the queen of my throne. Take it from me. You're out of this world. Never had my daddy around. You did it all by yourself.
Nobody else.
Now I wanna say to you, thanks for a job well done. You're a mama and a papa in one. You're more than just a woman. Mama, you deserve a pot of gold.
You are the driving force in my life.
Mama, you deserve.
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Welcome back. As you know, this is Karen Booker, and I am joined today by my co-host, none other than Pastor Sandy McLeish in the studio as we take over Mother's Day. Because as you know, if you have a mother or if you are a mother itself, understand that we need, I'm going to say it for all mothers, we need to be appreciated.
Absolutely.
Understand?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Right. And we need to talk up the things before.
Absolutely. And not just one day a year.
Talk up the things for them.
Yeah, we should have something that would allow us to be honored straight through the year.
Exactly.
It could be as simple as a date night.
Yes.
Or it could be birthdays and other holidays that we're celebrating, but we should be regularly treated with honor. Because women, especially mothers, hold such a special place in the family.
Exactly.
And we give and we nurture every day.
Absolutely.
But we also need to teach our boys how to nurture.
How to nurture. And we're going to be talking about these things because let me just tell you something. When you're a nurturing man, it don't make you soft. It makes you have emotional intelligence. And this is what we're talking about these days with our later girls as we continue to raise them and nurture them and so on. We don't want a boy come rough them up and talk to them in any kind of way.
Absolutely.
And then when she expresses herself, you hear, yeah, come quarrel with me. No. Them days they're done. We are now enlightened. No, Pastor Sandy, in the light of giving away all of these gifts, honey, you see, it's Pastor Sandy now. She bring up the goodness. She bring the goodness. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we have all of these gifts. We have a blender from Mark's Superstore. They are over there in Clarendon. We have, we also have a toaster from Exotic Stone, and we have a what is that over there? A pitcher, water pitcher, and then water filter as well. So, how can we get these gifts? You're going to be asking a question.
Yeah, I'd love to hear from persons and to ask them a question that honors their mother.
Okay,
so can I ask them my first question?
Please ask the question.
So I would like to ask your audience, what's your favorite memory with your mother?
Favorite memory.
Favorite memory.
With your mom.
Share something close to you and intimate, something that only your mom could have done that you carry with you all your life.
Absolutely. And the numbers to call, 876-630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, and 630-9374. Please call now. Okay, so we're now in Design Lab, and of course you know that we are sponsored by BH Paints, and this is where we turn simple ideas into smart creative ways to none other but to transform your space. And because it is our lovely Mother's Day episode, we're joined by, of course, Pastor Sandy's here, and we have another guest coming in. So today's Design Lab is not all about, just everything. We are targeting to intentional little spaces in the home that bring families together. Small interactive ideas and areas that encourage bonding, creativity, comfort, and connection between mothers and children. Because sometimes it's not the size of the space, it's the feeling and the memories created inside. You understand, everybody? Pastor Sandy, do you concur?
I agree.
That's
you need to
right.
have a space where you and your kids can just relax.
And
somewhere
bond.
that they can mess up and it's okay.
And it's okay because, in this grand scheme of things, as we become more enlightened and elevated as moms, as the language develops, we are creating safe spaces. So if you just said, if a child messes up, if they mark the wall, it's not the end of the world.
Exactly.
It is not the whole world come crashing down on them and they're left to feel like, oh my, what would just, you know what I'm saying? It is room and expression, and I'm not into gentle parenting. Don't come at me. We're into, consequences and so on, but also to explain to them that, hey, listen, you mark the wall, okay, go take it off back. You understand?
But you plan for it as well. So you put markers around that are erasable and you can wipe them off. You plan for it versus when you go away and you come back and it's daddy and the kids there and the whole place is upside down.
Upside down, exactly. And you plan for daddy as well because you know daddy. You understand what I'm saying? Daddy is not mommy, and daddy can be a little freer. And that too, that is why we must understand. Sometimes we must really look, why do the children prefer daddy sometimes? Because daddy kind of easy.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? We now come and we're more military and we're militant and we this and that and whatever. Sometimes it doesn't quite work out.
It doesn't, and you don't want to have that reputation at home.
We need to just create that space that the children can come to us and talk. Because you see, when they get to preteen and teenage years, you are going to understand why you need to create that space for them. Because they need to come to you.
Absolutely.
Today we're talking about micro family spaces in the home. Micro means little. You understand? So meaning even if you live in a small space, you must can find a little nook, a little area and so on where, this is for family. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the family art wall. The idea behind this is a dedicated wall or section where children's drawings, paintings, and family creations become a part of the decor. Now, how to do this? You're going to use clipboards, frames, string clips, or cork boards. And what you can do is to rotate the artwork monthly and keep it you hear me? Child-friendly height so that they can participate. Now, why this works so well? It makes children feel seen, it makes them feel involved and proud of their creativity. There is nothing better than when a child does something and you honor it and you give it the credence, and you're like, even if it's something where, you know what them can come in, and you're like, wow. And that is what forms these beautiful attachment styles, secure attachment, makes them, validated and approved and elevated. Right, Pastor?
And accepted, right? So if you don't want to put it on the wall, right, you can have a folder. And that child knows that that's their special folder.
There you go. Put it on the fridge.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's great. No, the growth height wall now, Pastor Sandy. The idea behind that is a stylish height measuring wall that tracks the children's growth over the years. So one way to do this is to choose, a hallway or a door edge. Use paint markers or decals or wooden rulers, and then you add names and dates for sentimental value. Now, this one is not for everybody because some of us are quite OCD and don't want no mark on the wall. But what you can do is get some cartridge paper, do a strip of it, and then just, mark.
And you make it so you can take it anywhere, right?
And then you make it.
Lovely.
Exactly.
I love that idea.
Right, because as you know, most people in Jamaica, they rent. You know what I'm saying? So you want to keep the place in a space where, when you move, you can move your belongings along with you.
And that memory.
And the memory, because what it does, it turns a simple wall into a family memory timeline. Yeah. Because see, I'm telling you, ladies, if you just had a baby, don't rush the baby. Oh, I need to stand up. No, I need to talk. No, because I'm telling you, the time goes by so fast. Honor and cherish every single day.
Yeah.
It is something. Now, the next one, Pastor Sandy, you see, corner is a cozy reading nook, and this is what I implore for everybody. Read with your kids. Read before them born. Read. Write your own stories and read. A small corner for reading or storytelling or just quiet bonding time. Back in the day, Pastor Sandy, remember we used to sit down and just chat, and the grandparents would tell stories and they would sit around and all of that. We need to bring this back.
I agree. And a space without a television.
Yes.
So we can talk. I love a reading nook. That's the favorite thing I look for in every bedroom.
Yes.
Where can I put a nice seat, as I was taught by my interior decorator when I was taught this, Karen herself.
Oh, yes.
That you have your own little space.
Yes.
And I have it now, but guess what?
What happened?
The husband and the son trying to take over the space.
No, them can't come.
Oh, my goodness.
Them can't come. Richard, no. Caleb, no. No. We need, as mothers, a space to revive, to rejuvenate. As a matter of fact, every week I just say, if in case you don't have no church for go to, can't go to Go for God Family Church at Shortwood. Right now, right now, we are having a spiritual challenge. And part of that challenge, is to cut off the what you call it, the connection to the phone. You have to go plug out that for an hour. Can we do that anymore?
1 hour every day.
1 hour every day. You can do it. What I did it the other day. The first time I did it, I was like, wow, this is so freeing. The second time I did it, I was like, all right.
You don't know what to do with yourself.
Oh, yeah. The third time now, I'm like, I could stretch this to an hour and a half.
Wow. I'm so proud of you.
You understand? Because there are times, and it's not just, you're not going to cut off the phone, the tablet, the device when you're going to sleep. You're cutting it off as an intentional lifestyle change that you can get in touch with yourself.
Absolutely.
To revive, in Paris they have the power nap. And
yes,
the thing,
the siesta after lunch.
After lunch, and we have our power thing. I'm telling you, it works. And when you come back out from that, you just feel so refreshed and revived.
Yeah, you have to move the phone away from you.
Absolutely.
Because when you have to answer every email, you train the people around you as well to expect instant.
I used to work round the clock, and on Sundays I have no reverence for myself or God or anything. You understand? Because I'm just reachable, and people would call me at 2:00 in the morning to ask me something, and I'm like, wait a second, let's just take a step back here. You know what I mean? So when people call me now on Sundays, I'm like, Karen don't work on Sundays now.
Yeah,
Karen don't work on Sundays. The Lord will open another door.
Boundaries. Exactly.
Will open another door. What this door? Yeah? No, it's okay. So we chat. You know what I mean? We're on the cozy reading, don't it? Okay.
Love
so
it.
So here is how you do that now. You're going to add floor cushions, soft lighting, a small bookshelf. You're going to include blankets, and of course, calming colors. The colors. Let me tell you something. BH Paints has over 2,343 colors in their deck. You must can find one that can calm you. You understand? I would not suggest that you use a bright red or a bright orange or so in that corner. I would suggest colors like what, Pastor Sandy? Because you
like
did
in
take
the pastels and in the blues, the cools, calming.
Yes. And then now you keep the books at a really, really easily accessible height for the children. Sometimes we put things too high and them can't reach and them getting a problem. And then we say, Lord, why them not doing this? And I'm telling you why this works is it encourages learning while creating an emotional comfort and routine, and that is where we are missing sometimes when it comes to our children. That emotional comfort, that emotional and mental bonding space.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. And off the bed, it can be on the ground. I love the idea of having a separate. I actually had a shaggy pink, pastel pink carpet.
Yes.
Just a little area, just a 6x6.
Yes.
And it was enough. It was so comfortable.
Yes.
Once you get there,
yes,
you're going into worship. Or once you get there, you're going into studying the word. And you can create that same kind of experience for your kids. I love the idea of when you go on that area, that couch or that sofa or that little reading nook, it's automatically your mind goes into a different space. We're going to talk.
You've created the zone.
You created it, yes.
You've created the zone. And, and it also is in, I may not have to tell you about Bible, but, it is also in the good book that you have to take time to rest.
Yes.
When Jesus was on earth, he didn't move them one away and go on, got Zen prayers and go
rest
on.
Is critical.
You know what I'm saying? Rest is critical, and we're learning more and more about rest, division, zones, and boundaries now as we develop, as we become. Because there was a time, if anybody see you resting and say, you're lazy, that was the narrative. You're lazy, No, you have to take time to rest because holy things coming at us.
And we train our family to give us those boundaries.
Of course.
I need about 15 minutes when I come home.
Yes.
I'm like, don't talk to me. Don't come into the room. Just leave me alone. Good morning, good evening. Love you. Bye. I need that time to separate outside from home.
Wow.
Change my clothes, change my shoes, maybe take a shower, and then I'm mom again.
And then you're mom
Then
again.
I'm wife again.
Right.
But I need that boundary.
And what does that do for you?
Emotionally, it allows me to decompress from the day.
I was hoping that you would say that. That decompression is something when you come in. You know what? Okay, you know what? That for everybody out there in the back of the class, it means give you a chance to cool off.
Yes. And let me tell you,
that's our word. Cool off.
And these days, when we don't just have one job, you have multiple jobs.
Exactly.
And especially if your partner is your partner in business as well as in life. You need to separate yourself. So when you come home, you are now in husband and wife zone. You are no longer business partner. My running joke with my friends is that every now and again I want to tell my husband about my business partner. I want him to upset me today.
To upset you.
But one and the same.
One and the same.
But you have to be able to separate and allow yourself to decompress so that you don't take mommy manager and mommy business woman into the home space.
And that is so important, Pastor Sandy, because as women in business, and we have to now get into our masculine energy, it does not work at home.
No.
It doesn't, because husband is the head of the household. Do you understand what I'm saying? And when we come in with our masculine energy and we're going and we're trying to do it, doesn't, then what you don't know, you force that alpha male into a beta male, and then you have a whole heap of problem right there. So
absolutely.
You understand? So
and
we cannot do that.
Let him take over his work that he's supposed to take over so that I can do mine.
So you can do yours.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because we are so off script, but it's okay because it's a wonderful discussion. You know, sometimes ladies, we take the responsibility away from our men, and then we complain that they're not doing it. It's because we have not given them a chance to breathe. We have not given them a chance to speak. We have not given them a chance to lead. You understand? Because
Karen,
we're just so much.
That can preach.
Ooh!
That can preach.
Ooh! Ooh!
That
Go,
can
good
preach.
afternoon. So, ladies, remember, you know, we're giving away gifts. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need gifts for your mom or whatever, we have all types of gifts giving away today for Mother's Day from Exotic Stone and from Mark's Superstore. They are in studio. We also have gallons of paint, and when you call, as a matter of fact, the gallons of paint that we're giving away, Pastor Sandy, is the pure. Right, from BH Paints. This one has no VOC, meaning no volatile organic compounds, meaning the little thing in there that the smell. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. It's none. I have used it over and over again, and I'm telling you,
perfect for home, perfect for kids,
perfect for people with sinus, perfect for people with asthma.
Yes.
Perfect for people, babies and everything.
Pets.
No smell at all. It is nice paint. So we're giving away that today as well. Yes. So, and the last thing now what we're going to be talking about is the family plant corner. I love plants in the homes. You have plants, Pastor?
I have to, and I particularly look for plants that absorb a lot of carbon, that give out a lot more oxygen.
You know,
so I look for those.
Is good for that.
Yes. So I have the snake plants. I used to dislike it. I really disliked it.
Really?
But from I found out that is one of the best plants for a stuffy space.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. And what is the one that it used to grow common in Jamaica? Everybody used to have it. The one with trail is a creeper. And it go all about the place
all over.
Whatever.
Lord,
that one as well.
My
and
mother loved that
ZZ.
plant.
Yes.
I could not stand it. I like things that you can contain.
You can't contain that. You cannot contain that. But let me just tell you something. If you want a plant to give away and you just want to take a little snip of that plant and give away or put it in some water, that's it.
It will grow.
It will grow. So the idea behind the plant corner now, it's a shared plant or mini garden space where children can help care for greenery. So we're going to use small indoor plants and of course recycled bottle planters, which is what we love.
Yes.
We're going to let the children water and monitor the growth and place the plants near the windows and of course on verandas. And this is a chance where this is their chore, this is their job. Go grow the plant. It teaches responsibility, it teaches chores, which I see, ladies and gentlemen, why the children not doing much in the house anymore? What you realize something is going on. Like, kids are now waking up on their phones, and when you tell them to go wash the dishes and so is a face. Let me just tell you something. Part of being a mother and part of mothering is to make sure that we have responsible adults, right? And when we are gentle parenting in our homes and we are not teaching these children that, hey, listen, and also the world going up, you're setting up not them, but you're setting up yourself too, because them not move out.
They have to have responsibilities.
They not move out.
And I actually read a study recently that said the kids that do best in life as adults are the ones that had chores and responsibilities. And you make it child appropriate.
Of course.
So, they may start just helping to tidy up their room.
Yes.
And then it grows to you can now handle a broom.
Yes.
And then it grows to you can handle a plate without breaking every plate. And it goes up to you can walk outside now and go empty the garbage. But you add on everything as you go.
Yeah, and children are
and
not
water
rewarded.
The plants.
Children are not rewarded for things that they should do, by the way. You don't pay children to do chores and say that is an allowance. An allowance is the extra thing. For them to get pocket money and so on. But you don't set it up by saying, okay, you have to do your chores.
If you do that,
and
I pay you that.
I pay you that. No.
It's not a worker.
No.
But they're a part of the family.
Yes.
And a responsibility of being in this house.
Yes.
Is we take care of what we have.
And one another.
All of us, not mommy alone.
Yes.
So daddy has responsibility, mommy have responsibilities, the kids have responsibilities. And again, you make it age appropriate.
Exactly.
But they have to understand that it's a part of being in this family.
Yes. Because you see, Pastor Sandy, sometimes a mother will come home, right? Daddy will go on the couch and grab the remote. A mother will go in the kitchen and start and grab the pot. And the child will go to their room or so on and grab their device. No. What is wrong with that picture? The structure was not set up from the get-go.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And as to your point, we're not under, this is a family that have a little bit of disconnect because nobody's understanding that, hey, listen, we're three parts to this whole, you know.
Yes.
So therefore, I have the responsibility, mommy has a responsibility, daddy has a responsibility. So therefore, with the mother not in the kitchen, mumbling and grumbling to herself, because, you know, that, Lord, imagine me in here, and nobody know help me, and may I fail do this, and may I fail do that and whatnot. Mommy, you kind of did that.
You created that. But also everybody going into their own room. Where's the connectivity?
Where is the connectivity?
And you know, it's if you've already gone down that path, it doesn't mean that you can't bring it back in. And one of the things I love to do as a family, as a mother of a teenage son,
yes,
we have devotions as a family together.
And that's so important.
So we set a time, and in the evenings we come together. I understand exam happening next week, and big up and blessings to all the children that have already started exams. C-Sec and WhatSec and Cape-Sec and whatever. We bless you up and we pray that you do very well. But we also have to have a time as a family when we come together. And it's something that children look forward to because it's a tradition in the family. So you set your alarm. Everybody have a phone. You set your alarm, and whatever works for you, every 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you do that. Just like when the kids were younger and you got them into a habit. So that they start winding down, no matter how they're bouncing off the wall with all the candy and the sugar they've gotten. From you start those steps to wind down for bed, they start to yawn.
Yes.
Because you've created those pathways in their brain. So you know, you come, you take a shower, you brush your teeth, you may have a last drink or whatever, and they start to get ready.
Yes.
You still do that as an adult.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm going to say. What Pastor Sandy is talking about, she's the structure, the routine, and so on. But she also said something that is very, very important. You create pathways. That is how you regulate your nervous system.
That's right.
That is how, you know, that circadian rhythm. You know, that is what makes you look forward to sleeping, waking, your cycles and everything.
Your body knows what's coming next.
What is coming next.
Yes.
That is how we need to start, because you see this thing about not making my bed? Okay, we're going to get into that in a second. But just remember, the best homes aren't always the biggest or the most expensive. They're the ones designed with love, designed with intention, and the little spaces that bring people closer together. Remember now, the numbers to call: 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, and 630-9374. We're going to take a little break because we're kind of, we're talking so much, we're not even looking at time. So we stay. So we'll come back.
Power in great moments. If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you. Power in great moments since 1992. Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got Chris and Charles. Oh, we have it all. When you think alone, think Chris and Charles.
Mega Mart, best value by far. You can get it all here at Mega Mart. Mega Mart, best value by far. You can get it all here at Mega Mart.
Mega Mart, the best value by far.
On Wednesday, May 13, join Cliff Hughes online as we go live on location at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel for the Service Excellence Conference 2026. From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., we'll bring you live coverage. Hear from public sector leaders, disaster risk experts, and key stakeholders as we discuss how ministries, departments, and agencies deliver services during both normal operations and in times of crisis. That's a live broadcast of the Service Excellence Conference 2026 during Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. This broadcast is brought to you by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. Trats, you know here, we totally turn up down at Total Tools. Big things are going. Yes, my love. 10 a.m. May 15 at Total Tools, Lot C6 Drax Hall. Whole heap of new things, whole heap of excitement. And guess what? Cliff Hughes Online, I got it live on location from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. About prizes, surprises, and giveaways. I got it. But another alone, you know, them are going to have up to 25% off at all 3 locations. Can't miss this. Remember, 10 a.m. May 15, Total Tools, Lot C6, Drax Hall. Catch it live on YouTube during Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a go massive.
Where would I be, Lord? Where would I be? Where would I be without my mama?
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and welcome back to the Design Studio. You are with Karen Booker and, of course, Pastor Sandy McLeish today as we're taking over Mother's Day, and so we should.
Yes.
You understand? Okay, so everybody on YouTube, good afternoon. And if you want to join over on YouTube, you know, all you have to do is go to the Google Play Store and you will download Nationwide 90 FM Live, and that's it. The benefit for doing that, not only do you get to see us, but you get to subscribe, smash that notification button, and then what happens now? Every week at 1 o'clock, we'll say, hey, we're on, and then you get to interact with us. You get to interact. You get to leave your comments and so on, like David. I see Lady Smitty over there. I see Ever Bless, David Nabar, Ever Bless again, and everyone, Paul Peart. I'm not seeing Annie Smith yet or SH. Marigold, I see you. How you doing, girl? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Remember to like and share the show. The numbers really do count. So we are in home tour now, and we are just going to have a lively discussion as we did just now and ran out of time. But that's how it goes. You see, Pastor Sandy, you see when you speak about things that are meaningful.
Yes.
You can't really stop talking about it. You know what I mean? And remember too that there is a question, and the question is what?
What's your favorite memory with your mother?
With your mother. How come nobody are calling in yet? Is what?
And you get your Mother's Day gift right there.
And you get to choose which one you want. You know what I'm saying? Wow. 630-937-124. Okay, that is the number, or those are the numbers to call. All right, so we have a little video queued up, and we're just gonna talk up the things after that.
Yeah, man, fix up your house. You don't need nothing expensive, and you don't need no heap of furniture. All you need is a clean, well-spread bed and everything organized. You can't be a girl. You do it around and looking nice and clean. And when you come home, you don't come home to a palace. Your house must be a comfort zone. So when everything out there get overwhelming, you know, so when you come home to a fresh home, and this is to relax your mind and meditate. Fix up your house, man, make God the angel clean up the place, make God the angel can flow through. In the flow in that, them the flow in that dirty house. Clean up your house.
See that? Short and sweet, Pastor Sandy.
Wow.
What does that tell you? It don't matter.
It.
Oh, you mean it doesn't matter if you live in a little 12 by 12 room. Fix up your house. Make your bed. Right. Be intentional. Be purposeful. There is something to when you get up in the morning. I don't know where we get this habit from. Now we not make we bed no more. We can't. But I don't know where and why it's so happening. It's a part of our being, because that is not our culture as a people, and I'm not going to accept it. Right? You see, when you're living in a space, because you know, I just found out the other day. When the Bible says cleanliness is next to godliness, right? Is that in the Bible? Or
It actually isn't.
It's one of those things that we
but
say,
it's,
but
we
it's not.
say it
But we
because
say it. All right?
of how God is.
Right. Okay. It's not necessarily one, it's cleanliness because it's clean space
Yes.
and so on.
Inside and out.
Inside and out. But the cleanliness too is in your mind.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's in your spirit, it's in your soul. And when you clean a space and when the space looks good and when you're intentional and purposeful about it, what it does now, it energizes you.
And it makes you more creative because you're not clutter all around you.
Okay. All right. And also what it does, it makes you reach to what's to come.
Yes.
As opposed to holding you back to, everything is like a millstone around your neck.
I cannot work in disorder.
You can't work. No, and nobody can. I cannot understand we always talk about, the kitchen. We need to detox this kitchen. We need to get all of these containers. Why we have to keep every container, I don't know. I don't know why every container, whether it is, sometimes you have these cold cuts that come in these containers. We have to keep every last one of them. If we go to the Chinese store, we have to keep all of them and so on. Whether them have lid or not, we have to keep them. Why?
That sounds like a DIY project right there.
For the
kids.
It's for the kids. It's like, what else can you use with these? Or maybe sometimes you can just throw them away. You know what I mean? Because if you have something in your space and it is not serving a purpose, it does not need to be in your space.
Yeah, it's like decluttering your closet. If you haven't worn it in 6 months, I confess I need to go do that. Yeah. But it really is refreshing because you also find things that new ideas of, I could wear this with that.
Exactly.
But because it's so covered, because it's cluttered. Your closet is cluttered. Your space is cluttered. And it don't make any sense.
Clutter is the devil's work as far as I'm concerned. You understand?
Absolutely.
And let's just speak about the closet, because you see that we showed this beautiful bedroom a while ago, right? This lady, a Jamaican, and we chose that video because she is in Jamaica doing Jamaican things, and she's saying, listen, I'm clean up in the space, right?
Yes.
She worked with the colors of yellow, which is nice and sunshiny, and very
browns.
deliberate, very, very deliberate in her space. Now the closet, when we do not wear things for, Pastor Sandy says 6 months, but listen, we're going to 6 months tomorrow and next month, So 6 months to us is like a month because the year is in a rush. But I will say, if you don't wear things in a year,
a year is reasonable.
Right? A year or so. Sometimes you can say a year and a half. And so trust me, what is happening in your closet now? Your closet is making you feel that you have more than what you have. Also, we outgrow clothes, not necessarily in size, but in age. Sometimes the clothes are just too young for it. You understand?
And the truth is, we keep holding on to things that we used to wear 2 years ago, 5 years ago. If you're a little bit older and have grays like me, maybe 10 years ago. Yeah. Because you tell yourself you're going to get back to that size.
We're getting back to it.
You've grown. You've moved.
You've grown.
And if you haven't, that's a challenge.
And yes, we need to talk about that one too.
Right.
Because yes, when you're a child, you do childish things.
That's
when
right.
you're a man, yeah. Because ladies, let me just tell you, sometimes I see us out there, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's like we're holding on to the little youth and whatnot. We should be so happy to be the age that we are, because we have so much experience, so much expertise. All you have to, you put on little weight. Okay, all right, dress it well.
But you can wear things that are appropriate
dress it
for
well.
your age and for your body size.
Dress it well.
And now it's so easy, Karen. That's just a one click on your Google.
Yeah.
Go onto your YouTube. Go onto your AI. Listen, every day AI. I would sing its praises. It is your tool. It's not your enemy.
Yeah.
But the point is, you have at your fingertips easy things you can do to look your best.
Yeah.
So there's really no excuse.
There is no excuse for us to go out there and not look since we're going in our best. Even if you are going to the grocery store, even if you are going to drop off kids and so on, there is no mega drawing a little slippers and put on bonnet. Ladies, the bonnet.
The gym clothes.
Hold on, even the gym clothes yet. The bonnet. and the draw slippers.
Oh,
no,
my.
we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Bed clothes is for bed things, right? Bed clothes is for going to bed. The bonnet is a part of that. You understand? The gym clothes, if it's nice and sexy and whatnot, I mean, I have no problem with that. But you know the ones them that loose and jagged and horrible and
Yes.
one. No. Because sometimes when your husband sees that you're mothering and your mothering is so wonderful and great, right? And what happens now is when he says, you know what, babe, let's go for a date night. Yes? And you draw on the same bonnet and clothes and whatnot. And when he says, that you're aware, you know, sometimes we need to listen to the man.
But you know, it starts from before. Don't wait for him to invite you out. Let him see you looking your best.
Yeah, exactly.
The same way you fix up when you're going out to your office.
Yes.
Let
that's
your
how
husband
you
see that.
Because your husband is looking for the girlfriend that him used to have way back. He's looking for the sexy lady again. He's looking for whatever. He's looking and he's saying, what, now really that you aware, babes? And then we're done him. Oh, you mean that me aware? Oh, you mean that? We need to start listening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a break. We have to pause for a cause. Of course, we have to pay some bills because, you know, that's how it go. And then when we come back, we are going to go into our other segments. What Would Karen Do is coming back. And of course, 630-9371-4. We have all these gifts to give away. It's why we can't give it to them? Why? Okay, we shouldn't be begging you to give you gifts. You should be calling. Yes, you should be. All righty then. All right, so we're going to a break and we'll be coming right back.
For a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paints 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
On Wednesday, May 13, join Cliff Hughes online as we go live on location at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel for the Service Excellence Conference 2026. From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., we'll bring you live coverage. Hear from public sector leaders, disaster risk experts, and key stakeholders as we discuss how ministries, departments, and agencies deliver services during both normal operations and in times of crisis. That's a live broadcast of the Service Excellence Conference 2026 during Cliff Hughes online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. This broadcast is brought to you by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. Shrats, you know here, with totally turn up down at Total Tools. Big things are going on. Yes, my love. 10 a.m., May 15 at Total Tools, Lot C6 Drax Hall. Whole heap of new things, whole heap of excitement. And guess what? Cliff Hughes Online I got it there live on location from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Among prizes, surprises, and giveaways. I got it there. But I'm not alone, you know. Them are going to have up to 25% off at all 3 locations. Can't miss this. Remember, 10 a.m., May 15, Total Tools, Lot C6, Drax Hall. Catch it live on YouTube during Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a go massive.
Wait the town to the big
We love showing you the fun side of Jamaica. New places, good food, real vibes, and pure adventure.
Sweet Jamaica, we now live ya.
If you enjoy exploring with us, come closer. Join the nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
We now live ya. Ain't nothing like this sweet cool breeze that jammed up.
E-Zone is more than a show, it's a whole community. And the Family Club is where the real supporters get to step in closer. Join the nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
What Would Karen Do is brought to you by B.
never shies away from taboo topics. Voyagings After Dark.
The most riveting discussions.
Voyagings After Dark.
Topics that are shunned by society.
And everything else in between. Voyagings After Dark with Korean Voyagings this and every Wednesday from 8 to 11 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
You can't miss.
What's buzzing?
Celebrity outfits.
Is that a hit or a miss?
Bust the odds.
Jamaica's Got Talent.
Wait, or man.
Hot takes.
Talk up the things.
Actual factual. Life is short. Voyagings After Dark.
Come get your mind blown.
And your curiosity explored.
Get a love like yours, mommy. G-Wayne, never get a love like yours, mommy. Well, alright. She cooked my food, that make me stronger. I gotta testify. Mommy, I love you, gave me heart. Whoa, what's the charge? She said no cause. She said, I love you, thank you, mama. Oh, thank you, mama. I won't break your heart, make you proud, I swear to God. Thank you, mama. Oh, thank you, mama. I won't break your heart, make you proud, I swear to God. If you love your mommy, ooh, ooh, never get a love like yours. Ooh, yeah, ooh, ooh. Never get a love like yours, mommy. G-Wayne, never get a love like yours, mommy. Well, alright. She told me, son, stay out of badness. Jailhouse not nice. I never listened to you when I paid the price. I sacrificed. I said, what's the cause? Mommy said no charge, love your mom.
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Make you proud, I swear to God. If you love your mommy, ooh, ooh, never get a love like yours. Ooh, 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 never get a love like yours, mommy. G-Wayne, never get a love like yours, mommy. Well, alright. She cooked my food, that make me stronger. I gotta testify. Mommy, I love you, gave me heart. Oh, what's the charge? She said no cause. She said,
let me just tell you something. The studio just got very hot a while ago because joining us, me and my lovely co-host over here, Pastor Sandy, let me just tell you something, man. The lovely, the indomitable, the stylish to the stars, Lisa McIntosh, under the brand Nearlist, just walked in. And I'm just telling you, say, the studio just light up. What a woman with presence. What a woman with niceness. What a woman just nice. Hello. Over there.
Hello, over there.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Christ on you and a few others. Get me to leave my business on a Saturday. Okay.
So we thank Christ. We thank the Lord. We thank Jesus for saying, you know what, Nearlist, go. And let me just tell you something too. She said 2:00. And I looked out the studio door and I saw her at 2:00. I mean, you see, when you have friends and colleagues who do what them say, you know, that is just a testament to who she is. And she was, you know, these colleagues and friends of mine, I specially handpicked her. I'm like, you need to come on the show because we need to talk about things. And this is part of the reason why, because she's a lady who, she said she's going to do something, she'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So we're very anxious now to hear how you steward your household when you are such a boss lady, because everybody knows that you're a boss, but you can think about it now. It's not, watch her face. This is not something. It's Pastor Sandy. She look frightened. She look frightened like we're coming at her. No, you're going to think about the things, and then no, we're going to talk. You're right. But for right now, we are in What Would Karen Do? And this is usually the segment, where we take questions directly from our audience. We take, questions from the lovely viewers and the listeners, and we work out the magic with practical advice. But today, because it is Mother's Day, we're switching up things a little bit. So instead of me answering alone, what I'm going to do is to give my guests an opportunity to speak. So it's not just my voice in the ear for the 2 hours. And so I will be pulling questions from a hat and giving each, whether it's Pastor Sandy or Lisa over there, near Liz, a chance to just answer these questions. And it's not I don't know you, Leonis, to be somebody who's bashful. She's like, what is your good? No, don't worry. It's nothing that you're gonna.
Keeping me calm right now.
Yes, man, you're calm. You're calm. Okay. All right. So because you just walked in, and because we want to hear from you, you are going to answer the first question. Yes. We're gonna have some fun. So, Lisa, what's one thing your mother did in the home that you now do yourself? See, easy things.
Boy, can I be very honest?
We want you to be honest. It's the only way to be.
I want to be so honest. I'm a grandmother's child.
Okay.
So I will say my grandmother.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, my grandmother. She was a woman of dignity and order. One thing I can tell you, we cannot go anywhere without going to church.
Okay.
She makes sure that was in order.
Right.
That I can't go nowhere.
Right.
I can't go to the beach before I go to church.
Right.
She made that understood. She was a woman of God. She always wanted that to instill, and I'm so grateful at this moment now that I am an adult, that it is rooted in me. I know that was straight. I went into the world. But must I tell you, here I am today, can say, my granny, big her up in a heaven.
Yeah.
So
big up, Angel.
Yeah, that was rooted in that house growing up. Yeah, my grandmother.
Because you see, we just talked about the structure and so on, the values that you set as you continue the legacy of family. And I am sure because you now are doing that, you have also now continued that with your children, which is a wonderful thing.
Very, very much so. And my house, if y'all are tuning in, y'all know. Anyway, they know that there is not a Sunday that I miss church unless me sick. And even sometimes when I'm sick, I still want to come out, or I'm off the island.
Yeah.
And if I'm even in the island and outside of Kingston, where my church there,
right.
I got my church, I'm a pastor, senior pastor, and Pastor Sandy Sarah, big.
And the church is Go For God Family Church, and the senior pastor, of course, Pastor Christopher Morgan. Big ups to you.
Big up yourself, Pastor Chris.
And of course, no, we have to big up Pastor Marsha as well, because it's Mother's Day. What do you mean?
Yes. And Pastor Shar.
Pastor Shar.
Yes.
It's a kumbaya moment.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And so for me, my house knows that one thing about me, and I leave them. I pray. I was like, I know that day when the Lord is gonna just touch them and said, all right, enough. I can't stand in the bed no more. Now come to church.
Let's go.
But for me, God gets my glory. He gets my glory every day. So I don't use church as just one day. I have church every single day. I go to church. My social media page, you go to church with me. Every platform that I touch and play, they know that they go to church with me. So I thank God. So like I said, I have to big up the growth of the grandparents and their parents and parents that brought us this far, to say that thank God for them, that know that I am who I am in Christ, that I will set a platform for the next generation and the generation to come.
I was waiting for that.
You see why I love her?
I was waiting for that, Lisa.
Now, Lisa and Pastor Sandy, we have, we have our YouTube massive, and we have Melissa here who says this. Melissa Williams, she says, my mommy decided to leave me at 9 years, but God knows best. Then, Lisa Paul said, we can hardly hear you. You have to talk closer to them. Okay, but she comes back and she says, but my grandma, Isiana Cooper, may her soul rest in peace. She was my world. So what we're going to do now, you see, we're going to big up every last one of the grandmothers who stepped in.
Amen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who stepped in.
Yes.
When mothers couldn't. Right? Because we're not going to judge the mother and say, because there's always situations and whatever. But for the grandmothers who stepped in to shape and to mold our daughters and granddaughters, wow. As a matter of fact, please call again, 630-9371-4. We heard we were having a little technical difficulties with the line. It is wide open right now. Now, Pastor Sandy, do mothers sometimes lose their personal style while focusing on family life?
I have seen it, and I know for myself I've been guilty of it, but I find that if you have good people around you, they will help to keep you in check. They will help to, when you have a near niece in your life, who you say every Sunday, and she look at me and say, Pastor Sandy, you can come to me, you know? Pastor Sandy, you know you're different. Pastor Sandy, you know you're special. But you know, I must tell you, Lisa, I told you before, my son loves the grays in my hair. So I said, I'm going to give him for time tea, but my birthday is next month.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I am preparing for my birthday. But yes, I think we tend to be the nurturers and we give so much. We pour ourselves into our husband and our household. And that's why it goes back to what we said earlier. Karen, you can't ignore yourself.
No.
Because you have to be the one to set the tone of the family.
Absolutely.
Let us not get it twisted. The husband is the head of the household. He's the high priest of your family. But you are the one who sets that extra tone in the family. Everything from the design and the way the space look and how nurturing it is. And also, you know, our husbands are visual creatures.
Yes.
And I want to always see that look in my husband's eye of adoration.
And that is why. No,
I do.
We just said it, and that is
big
why.
up yourself, Richard.
Richard,
Hello.
big up to you, because you know.
Uncle Richie.
We're going over that song. You know, that is why you just said something a while ago that just brought us to a previous discussion. That is when our visual and when we lose our personal style, and our husbands sometimes give we a nudge. And sometimes when they give us a nudge, we don't want to hear it. You know? So we go now to our girlfriends, I can't believe the man said this, that, and the third, and whatever.
You think his burden on his extra work.
Think whatever. No, listen to the man. The man wants you to bring back that style that he was attracted to.
Yeah.
He was not married to this person. When you go home, all you can see is your long face and bonnet by your head and your draw slippers.
Oh my.
No, and I will tell you this. I have never lost my personal style, and I will never. You understand? That is not my burden. I'll lose other things, maybe. Yeah. But that I do believe that you need to carry that into, you know, the net, because people are watching. You know what I'm saying? You need to be a Esther. You need to be a
I
Deborah.
have to tell you, one of the biggest compliments I remember getting was my husband is a footballer.
Yes.
And his friends were out. We were at supermarket or whatever, and he saw one of his friends. And afterwards, he had a smile on his face, my husband. And I said, what happened? He said, the reaction of my football brethren when he saw you, all he kept doing is, big up yourself, man. Oh, my gosh. And I thought to myself, that did more for my fantastic evening than anything could have. Because my husband got that compliment.
Yes.
Not me.
Yes.
And we want our husbands or the men in our lives. Even my son, I want him to be proud when him see me.
When him see you.
Him not say, oh my gosh, mommy came and picked me up in what? No.
And you not embarrass them on road.
You don't want to embarrass them, but it's not even about them, it's also about yourself.
About yourself, exactly.
It's about yourself.
Just going to say, can I jump in?
Please jump in, because it's
you
not
know
a,
what? It is also a balance. There's a balance, because one now, as you get older and our whole overall body changes. So you have to have that partner. We're not gonna say husband, whatever. That partner who understands the platform, who understands she's going through that phase, and is willing to support and not bash or find time to criticize or say you're not being that person. But the support system is also needed. It's not the overall appearance, but the overall system of the balance is to check in and ask the question, how are you? What's going on?
I agree
and
with you.
a lot of times that is missing.
Gentlemen, we need you to
You
listen to
do
this.
not ask the question. And I'm going to give thanks for the journey in my house to say that we have all come a long way.
Awesome. That's
So
a
now
great
we learn
testimony.
about each other even more.
Yes.
I'm going to be funny, guys, but it's real. When you go through the challenges in life, because we all do, I never like to come on a platform and be fake or phony. Yeah, things happen. But when God brings you together, no one can tear us apart.
It's a 3-strand cord, and I love that. You see, because Lisa, Pastor Sandy, we're all married here, right? And we know marriage is no joke. It is no walk in the park. It's no picnic. You know what I'm saying? There is good days, there's bad days, there is like days when you just want to say, you know, there's days when like, you know what, I'm done with this number, come and blah, 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 blah. You know, we make sure that you surround yourself too with friends who can support, because sometimes we have friends who are too easy, left the band. No, we're not into that. We're not into that. No, as Lisa just said, you know, you need to be partnered up and yoked up, because a lot of us are yoked up in pain and trauma as opposed to be yoked in the journey that's ahead. You know what I'm saying? So when we are yoking and we are yoking to, you know what, this is our journey now. Me and you go hold hand and we're going now, and we know it's going to be rocky, but just you need to be my ride or die.
That's why you need that sisterhood.
And that's why coming to that is why now you need that, because there's nothing better and nicer than sisters supporting sisters.
I agree.
And be careful of your environment, mothers out there, because your girlfriend can't call you on a Friday night and say, come, we could go to the club, when you know you have little Johnny at home and little Susie and so on. That's your family time and so on. So be very careful who it is. Now, Lisa, in your own memory, do you think the children remember how your home felt more than how it looked?
How it felt more than how it felt. In what capacity?
Right. How it felt, meaning when they come home, them feel the love, as opposed to when they come home. And this place just looks great.
I am strongly going to say this. And again, home, if you're listening, I think we're that family that we are a very close family. If you see where we are, leave we alone. Because you mess with us, you're gonna have to deal. So I'm happy that sometimes the things that we have gone through and the things that may have been exposed to the children, and when they see us now, them kind of probably like, but what happened over there? And now you two are like Buddha buddies, besties, balance and love, rooted. I remember the other day, I pulled Mr. Ayres and said, listen, you want to know who I am? And I let go. And I told him, and I'm going to tell you this, big him up. He sat and listened. So when you have that and your children can see that, it is really, really, really good to see a mother and father can go through the rough ends of life, but here we are.
Here we are. Here we are, rooted and grounded.
A little bit over 30 years, I think, but still I try to count the number. Yeah, the numbers are still adding up. Here we are. And this is one of the things, and we have to be truthful. He knows that I'm a talker. He's the opposite. He doesn't speak a lot, and he'll speak, but he doesn't. So I am the talker. So thank God, as you said, for the tribe of sister that I have, both sister and brothers, because I have a small mix of brothers, but I have a good large community of sister. You understand? And I have to big up Pastor Sandy, because I want to tell you, this here woman has been in my life. When I say been in my life, we not forgot her. She has been there. She has been a mentor. You understand? And so if I start calling me Pastor Lisa, okay?
Okay, all right.
But Pastor Sandy has been such a very powerful mentor, friend. And that's when you say sisterhood. She has been that sister. She has been that friend. And I loudly said that if there was anybody outside of my church that to say that I can call and they answer, she was.
She was, right?
She was. So big up to, and not because you're in front of me, I tell you, I would tell this behind anybody. And that is why even to Karen, you know, you couldn't make it. But I was very selective. I was very handpicked with all those who walk through my doors and break bread, where I tell them, say, I ain't serving y'all serving other selves. So it's very strong, it's very thing there. So like I said, the home, your children, when they walk in, they will always feel the love and the presence. They understand me, they do. Yeah, they get on my nerve, but I get on their nerve too, but it's okay. The unit comes right back to who we are as a family.
Yes.
And outside of family, I tell, even in a relationship, make sure that you have a friendship. That is number one.
Yes.
When the relationship done or depend whatever it needs to be on, you see that friendship,
that's what will
never
keep you.
ever. That's what gets you back to the place where,
that's right.
You know, say you're my friend.
Yeah. And what a blessing for our children to see that.
To see, exactly, because what the children see is what they emulate, is not what you tell them, is what you see. So on that note, we are going to pay some bills and come right back with interior design. And then we're just going to continue the question and answer period, because I think it's important.
Yes.
The youth them have a voice here, and it matters. The Family Club helps us to keep giving young people the mic. If you believe in that, join the nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Hey yo, me is a youth, no in a hurry. Me love me
Every great project starts at Creative Building Finishes, Jamaica's only choice for the best tiles, best bathrooms, and best kitchens. Whether you're designing, building, renovating, or selecting materials for your next project, we offer exceptional quality, standout designs, and expert guidance you can trust. Visit our showroom in Kingston or Traxall, or explore our full range online at www.creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes, your beautiful finish begins here.
Decorate like a designer with BH Paints. The time brought to you by BH Paints is...
Hey yo, listen up. Don't wait for the symptoms start show. HIV test free. Make sure you know. Yo. Me take me test. Me get the news. Me take my meds. Me can't lose. Family there, support there too. We strong, we bold life, I live right through. Live bold test early. Test the HIV. No, it's not a smooth surely. Me take me test. Me get the news. Me take my meds. Me can't lose. Live bold test. Free testing is available at health centers island-wide. A message by the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
E-Zone is more than a show, it's a whole community. And the Family Club is where the real supporters get to step in closer. Join the nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
On Wednesday, May 13, join Cliff Hughes online as we go live on location at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel for the Service Excellence Conference 2026. From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., we'll bring you live coverage, hear from public sector leaders, disaster risk experts, and key stakeholders as we discuss how ministries, departments, and agencies deliver services during both normal operations and in times of crisis. That's a live broadcast of the Service Excellence Conference 2026 during Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. This broadcast is brought to you by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. Shrats, you know here, with totally turn up down at Total Tools. Big things are going. Yes, my love. 10 a.m. May 15 at Total Tools, Lot C6 Drax Hall. Whole heap of new things, whole heap of excitement. And guess what? Cliff Hughes Online, I got it there live on location from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Among prizes, surprises, and giveaways, I got it there. But another alone, you know, them are going to have up to 25% off at all 3 locations. Can't miss this. Remember, 10 a.m. May 15, Total Tools, Lot C6, Drax Hall. Catch it live on YouTube during Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a go massive.
Mama, don't cry. I just been
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I just got my first Mother's Day gift, and Neil came in, Lisa McIntosh. You know, I don't know if Lisa is bothered by this, but I'm bothered by it. I don't like when people call me Design Diva. That means you're not my friend. That means true. It means that you're not, you're more affected by the title than me. You understand? So when I say nihilist, please don't take it. Sometimes,
My daughter soon sue me. My daughter soon sue me.
Because it's her name.
Her name is
it's her name.
And I'm Lisa. And that's how the brand came about.
That's how it came about. Exactly.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Big up my superstar daughter.
Okay. So Lisa wrote a book. Right, and it is Becoming Better Than Bitter. Now, Lisa, everybody knows about Lisa's birthdays, and every year since I have known Lisa, it is a celebration. And let me just tell you something. I used to say, no, we can't want to celebrate my birthday and whatever. And then a friend of mine said to me, she is big into birthdays because the very fact that you were born,
yes,
the very fact that that egg was fertilized and then made it through for you to come out and be born, and the Lord knitted you together and know every word on your head, and you're come talk about say you not celebrate birthday.
Purpose.
Put me back into position. So now, Neelis, you see, and maybe that's why they call me Design Diva, because it's the first thing on their brain. Lisa, you have made a believer out of me. So Lisa enjoys her birthdays and she celebrates herself, because if you don't celebrate yourself, you teach people how to treat you, right?
I'm so happy you said that. You do.
Very much so.
You celebrate yourself. You don't put yourself as this light under a rock and then say, okay, nobody now celebrate me. You teach people how. Absolutely. So Lisa celebrates herself in a big way.
Said.
And this year she wrote a book, Becoming Better Than Bitter, because holy power I walk up and down and we bitter like God. So she gifted me on Mother's Day, my first gift. She gifted me with this book, Ambassadors for God, Not the World. It is a beautiful faith, hope, love, believe, dream. See it here? You can see it? And then I think there's a scarf in here as well.
Yay.
Oh, you mean?
It's off of my timeless collection.
How you mean? And we're going to talk up the things more about how you are using your talents, your gifts, because you're called, because you love God according to His purpose. So now we are in interior design, and this is a segment where we explore different aspects of home renovating, decorating, and designing. It is sponsored none other by BH Paints, and we love them. By the way, we are giving away 3 gallons of BH Paints today. It's Ultima, and it is pure. So if it is, it's called pure. It has no VOCs, right? And the question again, Miss.
What's your favorite memory with your mother? You're not competing, you're really sharing. We want to hear your experience, your favorite experience with your mother.
There you go. There you go. So, and because it's Child's Month now, you see, and our special Mother's Day episode, today's interior design is a conversation that is centered around family, is around children, and so on. So we're kind of going off script, off topic, but BH Paints, I'm sure you understand, because let me tell you, you're all family centric as well. So, Pastor Sandys, you know,
yes,
what's
ma'am.
the most mom thing hidden somewhere in your house right now?
The most mom thing?
Mom thing. Yeah, Damien wrote these questions. I don't
The
know.
most mom thing.
Damien, what do you mean by that? Mom thing.
I think, I don't know.
Hidden. Somewhere in your house.
I think because my son, a child after my own heart, loves pampering, and he's a footballer. I always have different kind of oils, and I always have to be rubbing and massaging. You know, he's been playing football from he could walk.
Yes.
Loves football. And so it's not so obvious, but I actually have an impressive collection of oils. And I mix my own little massage oil, so I know how thick to make it.
Yes.
Depending on the purpose. And I will, you know, I'll rub and I'll massage and that kind of thing for them. That's how I nurture. That's how I nurture.
You know, when Callum gets to be of marrying age and all these things, I am sure that this is going to be one thing on his whole, you know, on his checklist.
You must have massage oil. Skills. Oh my goodness! I wish he could say, "Can you cook like my mother?" But that wasn't me.
No. You know how we are. You know, yeah. The kitchen looks really great.
we bless God for the men folk. Oh,
the husbands who can cook.
I'm telling you, and your husband can
my
cook.
My husband can throw down in that kitchen.
He throws it down.
He is a blessing to me, and
hold him
sometimes
on in the kitchen. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I think the blessing that comes to him, sometimes it just fall off for me. You know what I'm saying? Because we are a team, and he can really. And I think that is part of his love language as well. You know what I'm saying? He has many, but that's part of it.
There's something I want to add very quickly as you ask that question. I think one of the biggest things that I've taught my son, and my husband reinforces it, is what to look for in a wife. So he knows about Proverbs 31. We don't joke with that in our household. And if you ask my son, if you wake him out of deep sleep, what you want in life, a Proverbs 31 woman.
And we're going to get into that you know what? We're going to get into that really soon in the next 2 minutes. As the Proverbs 31 woman and how she shows up in the modern world.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, Neil, it's really quick. What small changes can can make a home feel calmer for both parents and children?
Communication.
Oi. Okay.
Straight communication.
Yeah.
If we don't have that communication, it's over, because no one will understand what is really happening in the spaces of each other. Now, I can tell you, my daughter, she's a very I would say
oh, we have a caller. Hold on just a second. Just hold that thought. We have our first caller. Kimberly, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Where are you calling from?
Thank you so much. I'm calling from Yui.
Hey. Girl, what took you so long to call? What took you so long? What happened? Okay, so the question is,
what's your favorite memory with your mother?
Oddly enough, it's more like a favorite time.
Okay.
We tend to have a lot of blackouts, but those are the kind of times when we don't really have our phones, we don't really have any kind of technology, anything. And we just sit down and talk, like me and my mom. We just like sit and talk about any and everything. And those are kind of the best times when we can just like connect and talk.
Fantastic, Kimberly. Is she still with us? Say yes.
Yes, she is.
Happy Mother. What's your mother's name?
Patrine.
Happy Mother's Day, Patrine. And you are going to be gifted with one of these gifts from Kimberly. So, Kimberly, you can either choose a blender, You can choose a toaster, you can choose a pitcher, or you can choose a water filter, or you can choose a can of paint from BH Paints. It is pure, it is called pure with no smell at all, no volatile organic compounds. Pick a choice.
I think I'm gonna go with the toaster.
With the toaster. The toaster it is. Ding, ding, ding. Let me take it off the thing.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
so
Kimberly. Please
It's
stay on the
lovely.
line, and our producer will take all of your details so you can, of course, get this toaster compliments of Mark's Superstore.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Lisa, you are saying communication.
Yes, so communication is very important, and it's something that I continue to speak when I'm even having a conversation at home with the family, you know, especially when I have my downtime with my husband and stuff like that. You know, it's just that I find it that through the ins and outs of our times, what I find now is even more stronger is that communication, because now we learn to talk. Yeah, it's like, and there were little missing things, and I feel that the little missing things was the big things, and the big things was the communication. So we never get to understand. And then the thing about it is that you see this overthinking, that's the enemy. The overthinking. When you overthink, it shuts down what needs to be birthed.
I think it is over when you overthink. When there's lack of communication, you get to assumptions, which is like the devil's work. And then now you shut down this relationship, which is beautiful, and you go into this cycle of pause and resume, stop and go, you know, up and down, in and out, as opposed to just coming and just communicating. This is what is on my mind. This is what is pressing on my heart. You do something women are quite feel like, and then you create that space where people can be comfortable now to say, okay, this is what it is and this is how I'm feeling.
Very much so.
The thing is, if we don't practice emotional intelligence in our marriages, our children will now be really come up with that, and then it's a problem.
That's right.
You know, and then big problems. So
and I don't cut you, but also it's not even marriage alone. The whole communication of a relationship, starting that relationship, I feel for me now, learning, if I was supposed to go back into to say that birthing and coming out back to go back into our relationship and stuff like that, my first thing is that let's know how we can communicate.
Yes.
To learn each other first, because most of the times a lot of relationship could be going to these relationship not knowing.
Yeah, and then to me, in these days, not to me, it is a known fact, we're in a rush. We want to get there as opposed to taking the time to pull back to say, all right, let me get to know you first. Let me meet your whole generation. Let me see, let me see what the trauma wounds were. Let me see what it is you're carrying. Let's see if we can work things out. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about how you handle yourself when it comes to money. Let's talk about how you handle problems. Let me just see how many questions you ask me to see if my head is all right. You don't want to be stuck with somebody who just ignores you and ignores everything that you're going through. You want somebody, if you don't look too right, he is so in tune with you. I'm like, wait a second, what go on with you today? You're kind of off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the kind of man that you want. So we're just going to take one quick break and then come back, and then I'm going to properly introduce these two ladies. Because I want to know who are these like gifted women who just come in and talk up the things, and all me hear is, okay, one of them is Lisa McIntosh and the other one is Pastor Sandy. Who them be? All right, we'll soon come back. I told you it was going to be a really short break. Okay, so let me introduce my guests, because they're just here and you're like, who are these two women who just talk up the things? So, and we don't know, them background or whatever. So Sandra McLeish, Pastor Sandra McLeish, is an entrepreneur and an international development consultant. She is pastor at associate pastor at Go for God Church, and she is the CEO of multiple successful companies in Jamaica's agriculture and manufacturing sectors. She is not a potentialite, but she's a multi-math person, meaning somebody who's very good at what they do.
Oh, bless you.
At everything that they do.
Yes.
You understand?
Thank you.
So she's not a, and everybody knows me and my thing, we're multiple potentialite. It is not a compliment, people. What it is you have not reached your full potential. That's why you're a potentialite. You know what I'm saying? So let's just not get that twisted. All right, fine. So she is also a very, very, very good friend of mine. And she is known, Sandra is known for her purpose-driven leadership, commitment to community development and passion for empowering women and farmers across Jamaica. Beyond business, she also balances ministry, motherhood, and an incredibly demanding professional life. I am also going to add that she is the owner of Springvale, right?
Yes. Springvale brand of foods. Salad dressings and vinaigrettes.
And you will see them where?
All across Jamaica in the supermarkets, Progressive. If you don't see it in any of your supermarkets, please ask for it.
And call her and say, Richard not doing work.
We're going to be in Canada and the UK within another 2 months.
2 months, right? And we will, it is such a blessing to see her work and to see the two of them work, because not only are they, parting a wave like Moses did part that wave as he goes through the Red Sea, but it is like, she is proactive, she's ahead of things, she knows exactly which seminars to go and where the opportunities are, and then here is the kicker now, she doesn't gatekeep. It's like everybody must know. Wherever she know, everybody must know. So Lisa McIntosh now is an award-winning celebrity hairstylist, fashion designer, author, see my book there, motivational speaker and entrepreneur. Known to many as the hairstylist of Jamaica's biggest names, Lisa is also the visionary behind Mission Nihilist, Becoming, a platform centered around healing, faith, empowerment, and personal growth. Through her book, Becoming Better Than Bitter, she shares her story of resilience and transformation, encouraging others to choose purpose over pain.
Amen.
And that is such a wonderful platform, because sometimes we just stay in the pain, right, Pastor?
Yes.
Sometimes we just stay in there now. We don't use it as a catalyst to say, okay, how now, Chantal should be here. How now can we regulate our nervous systems now to channel us and to be a catalyst to get us to that point?
And be purposeful about it. It's not going to happen passively. You have to make up your mind that I don't want to stay here, that I want to move, that I want to fulfill my purpose that God put me here to do. And it's a deliberate thing, and I love it, Lisa. I love that you've written that book, and there's more to come. I know you're fleshing it out. This is just the teaser.
The teaser.
But I love that. It's going to be an amazing book.
Because we flirt with the Bible, and because we flirt with things and we make things our own and things. There is a verse in there that says God loves those, not that one. According to his purpose. Is which one?
You're called according to his purpose.
Okay,
yeah.
All good things to come to those who love the Lord. Hold on a second, but we stay right there. So you understand? We don't go to the other half of the verse. We don't go to the other verse and say, okay, who love the Lord, who are called according to his purpose.
Yes.
You understand? So now Lisa is loving the Lord because she's called according to his purpose, and you're going to see that the things them just go crazy. Now we have another caller, and hello, hi.
Hello.
Hi. And your name is?
My name is Chadi Amwari.
Hello, my darling. How are you?
I'm doing quite well.
Oh, wonderful. And thank you so much for calling in. So the question that we have for you right now is, what is the earliest memory of your mom? The earliest memory.
Whoa, okay.
And it's not a competition, you hear?
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
So the earliest memory of my mother, I remember when I used to attend Little Ones preschool.
Yes.
And I remember waking up before dawn, and my mom was dressing me in my little school uniform, and she used to make porridge. And I remember one time she decided to substitute the brown sugar with honey, and I hated it.
Did she know? Or you just
Yes, I was a very vocal child.
Oh, very good.
I was very picky, because I always ate everything because I hated wasting food even more.
Right.
And now I would kill for her to make some porridge with honey in it for me.
What?
Yes.
What? I love that, because I think your mother then created that space for you to show your feelings. Because sometimes you grow up these children and it's like they can't really express, which is what we need from our children right now. And it is order for them to grow into their emotional intelligence, that they can put language to how they're feeling and language to what's going on. So thank you so very much for calling. What's your mother's name?
My mother's name is Peter Gay Morrison.
Peter Gay, happy Mother's Day. All right, so remind me of your name again.
Tradia Myrie.
Cabia. Wow.
Tradia.
Beautiful. Tradia. What a nice name. All right, so you can win either a blender, a pitcher, or a water filter, or a gallon of paint. Pick your choice.
Well, my mother loves to blend up banana and pineapple.
Okay. So guess what? She's got herself a blender, courtesy
Yay.
of Mark's Superstore. Congratulations. We're so very happy that you called.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. I want you to stay on the line, and our producer will just tell you how to get your gift. All right? Okay. Thank you so very much. All right, Sandra, real quick, and then Nealis, and then we gotta wrap this up. Okay. What? No, let me ask this one. You wear so many hats.
Yeah.
Right? CEO, consultant, pastor, mother, whatever the case is. How do you manage with all that you do and still have time for Callum? Because I am sure sometimes he wants you and your attention, and you're saying, and you're torn.
Yes, it does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
Two things. I have an amazing partner. Richard and I really do tag. We tag very well. We do a lot together, so people know us in the business world. We're frequently together, but we also do very well in terms of rearing Callum.
Yes.
That he knows when to come to mommy and he knows when to come to daddy.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, I am very organized. My phone does everything. Right. I have my schedule. I don't spell and guess. If you say to me, Sandra, I think at the end of May I may want to the X, Y, and Z, I'm going to block it off from now.
Right.
I am very organized. Okay. So when I color code.
Okay.
I color code my diary.
All right. Thank you. Lisa, how do you balance motherhood while working in such a demanding industry? We only have 1 minute. How do you balance motherhood while working in such a demanding industry?
I have a great support team. And the greatest thing about it is that, boy, I tell you, I think I'm me, because they know who I am. I am just that easygoing kind of thing. It's just so easy balance. Well, my daughter don't cook, so shoot, yeah. So we're like a tag team. So if I don't feel like cooking, he'll cook.
Right.
And we talk about the males cooking. Sometimes, hun, I don't feel like cooking, cause he can cook.
Nice.
But
so he picks up
them love when me cook.
Of course, because your mom. All right, we have another caller. Oh, the call dropped. Oh, okay, the call dropped. See if you can call back. We have 2 more minutes in the show. If you were the caller, call back. How come everybody just a call now? Can you imagine? We were just and everybody's on rapid. Oh, have mercy, Jesus. All right, okay. Here we go. Both of you have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Do you think many women silently carry bitterness disappointment, or emotional pain while still trying to show up with fathers?
You want me to go first?
Of course.
I absolutely do. I think we've been taught to smile through the pain. We've been taught to, Jamaican women are different because we're very strong, and you will know from you meet us, what's going on in our minds, and we're strong mothers and grandmothers, and we've spoken about that and honored them today. But there's nothing to say that you can't still be strong and be a woman of integrity and gentleness and allow yourself to enjoy being a woman. And I think a lot of the times we feel you have to sacrifice being beautiful and feminine and gentle to have this hardened exterior.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of bitterness, and that's why I say we need to take responsibility for our lives.
Because throughout the world, Jamaican women are known as very controversial, very tough, very very hard, very opinionated, and just take over and whatnot. Sometimes we can be a little softer.
Yes.
And I do think that if we let go of the bitterness sometimes, learn to speak out what is going on, we will attract so much more niceness to us.
That's
you know
when
what
they
I'm
say you
saying?
can get more
flies with honey and vinegar.
Yes.
Because there are times, ladies, and don't come at me because it's true. We are out there and we just have to argue for everything. If your husband is right there and he's talking up things, we have to go show up with enough self. No, man, we must. No, make your husband handle it. It's fine. You understand?
But you can also say your opinion without being aggressive about it.
Aggressive, and that's the word, aggressive. We are known as being aggressive. So you see, when it comes to bitterness and the pain, and I'm not saying that we don't go through things, because each and every one of us goes through it.
We're survivors.
What we're saying is, get to somebody you can talk to, get to somebody who you can unload, get to somebody who you can say, all right, this is what is going on, but please, I'm begging you, don't keep it wrapped up inside of you. It's not going to work. Okay, Lisa, you have 1 second.
1 second, and that's where I was going to say that the underlying scars. Sometimes we have this underlying scar and don't know and don't have the platform or don't have the resources or the ears that we can relate to, and that's why it comes right back to my book, Becoming Better Than Bitter. For me, I'll tell you this, 3 o'clock. Yes, becoming better than a bitter is a journey for me, because I know that I had went through my scars and it wasn't exposed, and I carried because I didn't have that platform. And as much as I had my grandparents and stuff like that, there were still things happening to me that they didn't know, they couldn't, and even if they knew at the point, they couldn't do anything, because then also too, I would have to protect them because I wouldn't want anybody to hurt them.
Right.
So
we gotta go. Yeah. All right. Thank you so very much, everybody, for joining us today. Today was our special Mother's Day segment. And then if you enjoyed it, let us know, because what we could do is to continue little forums like this, or fora. Yeah, for a platform and fora like this. So therefore, we can talk about the things that are really, really very important to us. Now, remember, design is care. Every choice that we make, every space we create is an act of love for ourselves and those we share, our homes with. Or your home is a reflection of your values. So please make it count. Up next is, of course, my sister from another mother, Outside with Pepita. Special thanks to our guests, Pastor Sandy and, of course, Lisa McIntosh. Thank you for coming in and making this whole experience so good, so lovely, so heartwarming. We love you and we thank you so very much. Our producers, Damian Scarlett, and of course our PA, Damian Rose. Our studio engineers, David McNeish and Kevin Williams. Our NNN BDE family and our NNN family. Thank you so very much. And as usual, I'm Karen Booker, your design diva. Walk good, live in love, and stay inspired to do your best. See you next week.
Trot, you know here with totally